Yo, what's up guys? Today we're going to be talking about the Fire Megumi, also the Tetsuya. It's the same unit. What is the best build? Well, I'm going to be showcasing it in a bunch of RTA matches. Currently it is still the special leagues, so we only see it against normal elemental units and we don't see it against LDs. Definitely if a Tianlang gets added into the mix, this unit will do a little bit worse. But let's see how well it does. This is the current build I have. This is also the build that I actually don't recommend. And there's a few things about its build. First of all, I do recommend max accuracy. He is close to max accuracy, but he isn't fully there. So if you do want to land on something that is 100 resistance, it is not going to be that well. Left side artifact could be a little bit better for the minus stats. It was kind of a really bad leftover artifact in the first place. But let's talk about the sets and the stats. So first of all, Violent is the thing I recommend the most by a really long shot. Some people might say it's like, oh, but you can go Despair, so your skill 1 can also Despair, and your skill 2 can also Despair. Well, the thing is, your skill 2 already has a full activation rate on that stun in the first place. At least I'm pretty sure about that. Let me double check. So this is the same unit, and it goes up by 20%. So it already has a guaranteed stun, or well, guaranteed stun as in the fact of like 100% activation. So Despairing on skill 2 doesn't make any sense. Whereas if you take an additional turn, the cooldown on this skill is that low that you get it back every other turn. So every additional turn you have, during that time, you can do the S2. So either you start with an S2 Violent and then you can S2 again on next turn, or you do S1, you Violent, and you do S2 regardless. So that way, the Violent has so much more value than a Despair. So Despair is 100% a no-go. You could go Swift-ish, but wouldn't really recommend. Would just go simply Violent. Violent is the way to go. Then for offsets. Offsets, I think there's 3 options, maybe 4. Will, of course, never bad. Seal is an option, but I noticed that it is okay, but it's always kind of hard to see if Seal activates or not. Because in the end, the Seal thing that stays above like an enemy when they take a turn, it is always there the moment that any unit that could be sealed, so that would be a Violent, a Despair, or anything, unit like that, it will always state seal on top of that. So only on the Swift unit, it will not state the seal thingy. Therefore, you don't know if it did Violent or it did not Violent. And you're kind of trying to beat RNG with even more RNG to land this thing in the first place. Plus, it could be cleanse off. So, am I really liking seal? No. Probably I will take this off. What will I recommend to take? Revenge. And why Revenge? This thing is often first target. And because he's often first target, well, that is because of the passive. They don't want to hit anything else. And therefore, they will be hitting this thing, and therefore Revenge might actually grab in a steal, which is really nice. The steal effect is so much stronger than I expected. It is way, way better than just a simple strip, because you steal is like, oh, I steal your 3-turn immunity. It's not like you steal a 1-turn buff. No, you can steal a 3-turn buff. Your additional turn, you also steal the attack buff. Like, there's so many good things for steal. Sure, Revenge, it's not that much of a chance, it's just 15. But if you're gonna get hit like 6-7 times in a row, the odds of getting a 15 at that point is getting higher and higher. So Revenge is probably the set I will go for. You could also go for Nemesis because you do get extra hits in, and therefore you're most likely the first to die, but therefore also you can survive a little bit longer. Nemesis is definitely not a bad take as well. So I would recommend either Will, Nemesis, Seal, or Revenge. And I would say probably Revenge top, Will second, Nemesis and Seal are probably same. You could also go for higher stats, because if we're talking about the stats, this is a pretty decent set for high speed. Is it needed to be this high in speed? No. Well, there's 2 things that you could say. If you are faster than your Oliver, the Fire Megumi could move in front of the Oliver and then strip for him. But then again, Fire Megumi is mostly picked in a slot 2 or a slot 3 position, not really in a slot 1. He could be in a 4 or 5 as well, but I think he kind of fits around the slot 3. And the thing is, at that point, you pick him into something knowing that, hey, something is going to be outspeeding me and something is going to be AoE. Athena is a really easy example for that. With that, you will definitely take a turn regardless of your speed. The 30% A to B is a lot of A to B. Even if you're like at a 140 speed and an Athena at like a 230 takes a turn, you will probably cut that turn straight up. I think you need like at least 150, 160-ish on the speed. But afterwards, I would recommend to focus a lot on defense and HP, because you're going to be noticing in these clips in this video, he's mostly targeted the first. He's the first one to die off because he gets all of the target on him. If he can survive super long because of high HP and high defense, that is incredibly good. So for my build, what I will probably do is remove the seal, I will put the accuracy to a state where he actually has enough accuracy that I have a combination line of everything 11. So it would be best if I get like the accuracy on 74 from the base itself, from the runes, and then make my way work there. This I probably would remove for either an additional damage by HP or a crit damage minus. That's not too bad to survive as well. Left side definitely needs some harder going for like minus fire, minus water, maybe some minus L&D in the normal RTA as well. And then in this case, I would probably lower the speed by about 25 to 20. And then up everything else in the defense and HP. That is definitely my recommendation to build. You will see in these clips why I recommend that, because he's always the first target, he's always the first one to die, and the longer he can survive, the more time they will waste their skills on a unit that's just incredibly tanky, but it's just there for the passive and for the other skills that he's doing. He's not really there for any damage or setup. Like, sure, you have to set up for the skill 1. It is nice, but it's not crazy. So guys, hope you enjoyed this video, and if you do, like this as well. Let's go into the RTA clips. Ooh, taking my twin angels. Let's go for the double Gyu. Loki, if I was playing into this, I would just smack in fucking Antares and call it a day. I think I will end with double fire, but what kind of double fire would I like? Could go for those two. However, you will be reset at some point. Would rather go Ranuki? No. And the Masha. Let's not play this shit. Or do we not play this thing? No, actually, I'd rather face a Masha than that thing. Is this skill 1 scaling with defense? Nope, that's the only thing that doesn't scale with the defense. Also, there's good odds right now I would outspeed him, and I can one-tap that Masha with the Bayek. At least for the first life. Answer is, yes I can. Would I do this right now? Yeah, I think I still will. Armor break on that final hit, that's good. It should do a decent amount of damage when armor break is already there. That's decent damage. Yikes. Give me that immunity, you don't need it. Haha, seal. Yeah, I can totally see why this Megumi thingy is stupid as fuck. I can see it. I think you don't want that speed buff. Okay, yeah, this unit fucking stupid. Okay, maybe I should have tapped a little bit more on that for damage, but... Ah well, who cares? We have Megumi on speed buff and seal. Good attempt, would have probably done the same. This should hurt. Decent damage. Should kill on left. Does kill on left. Yeah, Megumi definitely deserves some decent runes in the current state of the game. And a big. Nah, you don't want those buffs. You don't want those buffs. Yeah, steel is so much more insane than just a strip. Especially if it's steel on every turn. Has he been critting wrong element all this time? Yeah, he never used the S4. That's the first time he used the S4. He's been critting wrong element all this time. Okay, sir. Wait, he actually even has that stupid skill back because of the additional turns. Lol. Wait, don't tell me you have S3, right? Nope, he doesn't have the S3. Wait, you're still critting wrong element! You have 100% crit rate on wrong element by now! What the actual fuck, man? Fuck off! I guess elements don't matter in this game. Like, that was not me, my eyes fooling myself, right? He had 4 out of 4 crits wrong element on the skill 1. He was still using light and dark units right there. Thing is, I like to play a lot of Athena, but with Fire Megumi in the game, I don't want to be playing a lot of Athena. At least not when there's a chance that they will take it from me. Good old Robo Gaming. It doesn't have any speed lead as of yet. We can play like this then. Kind of a weird style for an Adrian first pick, I would say. Yeah, no thanks. Oh wait, let's take the actual lead. And he goes for the death lead. Too much Gojo spam for these people, man. Do we do that on you? Nah. Let's just try. The try worked out. Now it's also a free reign for you because there's nothing to strip at first. Okay, I guess. Yep, that one doesn't work. Ah, you don't need that attack buff. You don't want that. Yeah, I'm definitely a fan of this Fire Megumi thing. It's stupid. Definitely won't give it the same build as I have right now in normal RTA, because now it's kind of rocking on Tianlang / Gianna kind of runes. It's a little bit too fast. Also not max accuracy, would recommend max accuracy, I guess. But yeah, I would say more tanky, because most of the time he's first focused, but he's definitely annoying. He's stupid. I wonder what his win rate is, because the SW Arena is not tracking any of the JGK units, and I think SWRT is not tracking for Special League. Burkle died for this unit. I don't think, once again, that this is relatable to a Burkle. It's very different. What is your guys' favorite count-on to a mile? I feel like everything kind of counters miles, but nothing also really counters miles. Maybe a Chandra? Camilla? Ooh, Camilla is a good one. I actually kind of like Camilla in this one. Wait, let me go Gojo on my side, just for fun. that counts it. Camilla is actually a good take. I like that one. I have a decent Camilla. And he has a Chao. Chao sucks. Chao's fake. Do we still remove this? No, we're gonna remove the Rune. We're gonna full-on bruiser it out. Why do you remove the Gojo? People are weird. Okay, this Megumi has absolutely zero play in this match, but then again, can't have everything in life. Ah, nice resistance. Don't stun it. Also get resisted. Please. Not resisted. Okay. Both my things got resisted. None of his things got resisted. Fair. Oh, wait. I took the wrong lead. Yeah, that does happen. That does happen sometimes. We can land the seal, but we can't land the stun. That kind of sucks. Can't land the stun neither. So I already got 2 stuns resisted on this stupid thing. Should I just send the S2? I think I will. Okay. Apparently I get 0 glancing on this thing. But I do manage to not armor break this. What's going on? Do we S2? Yeah, we S2. Well, Chao has S2 again because he also procced. See you, mate. Okay. Guess we kill the Chao first. Chao likes to hit them wrong elements. And not... why don't you fucking armor break this? Would have been such a nice hit. To be honest, do I really need the Athena? No, let's just get a dot on it, because with a dot... He might not remove something. Uh-oh. Megumi attack bar gain is nuts. It is. It's definitely stupid. Yeah, well, first kind of cleave-ish style so far. Or not. Okay, that makes me... Yeah, that feels like really good for you. I would almost also say you, but I think that's a little bit overdone. Kinda do like Masha though. Still have a decent Masha rune, right? Yeah, that's pretty decent. Just need to change this to all 6s, and then this all 6s, and then 166. Get this Miles thing out of my face. Is defense important on Masha? A little bit is not bad. It's not necessarily important, but it's never bad to have some. Okay, let's see where he aims his first skill. Okay, that is definitely not that bad for me. I think we take you out first, don't we? Just take you out first. Okay, I guess the Masha's fine ruined. Megumi is so stupid, man. It is legitimately stupid, man. Well, I guess that was not that much of a tanky fire monkey right there. By fun. Also taking Twin Angels. What do you think about people playing Carnal Gyucho Core? Well, it can work, I guess. Can definitely work. Don't think it's bad. I would like something that at least gives some buffs. Could go for Wusa. Not sure if that's the best Nobara placing. Angela's not bad though. Zenitsu also not bad, but not that great. I think if we do these two, then we should be looking at a good draft. Desert Warrior looks so much better than Bayek. Yeah, there's a lot of those where I would say that the Summoners War originals, they just feel fitting. Okay, no chance for going S2, S3, that is for sure. Preferably I stun the... these Twin Angels right away. Resisted, of course. God damn it. Actually, using your skill right now doesn't have that much value at all. You could potentially armor break the Hay Gang. Or go for that, I guess. I would have rather seen armor break on you, actually. We do still survive. I think we have to go for this. Resisted, that does suck a lot. Yeah, let's just take it out. Don't have immunity on you right now, which is kind of bad against that, maybe. Also bad that we didn't land a stun. Please don't let provoke. Oh, you don't have skills. You don't want to do skills. One of both. Still have to send this, weirdly enough. Oh, now you might have. Does do good damage on it, though. Man, those push-ups on this eye are pretty annoying. Wait, how does that work with a dot in this? Oh, it doesn't kill itself, apparently. But I'm at 1 HP. Good additional turn, I guess. Wait, do we have skills? No, we don't have skills. Additional turn back? Man, you just had to additional turn back. What are you inting for? Man, if my units additional turned or actually landed something earlier. Yeah, I kind of wanted to go for that unit, to be honest. Then we go for this. You know what I actually really want to do right now? Not sure if it's even ruined. It's not the best option, but it's definitely the most fun option. If you're gonna take that many turns, might as well face the Antares. I think Antares probably kills itself on the shield, but Mayo Wing would have probably been better. Yeah, let me show some real Antares play. Uh-oh. Oh, well, I guess that lands. Too bad I didn't absorb any A to B. But that's also kind of funny. Okay, second additional turn already. My third Antares turn already. Don't think you want to go for an S2. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh wait, he resisted. That's the thing. We actually have a double on that one. That's really good. What? Then you don't land shit. God damn it. Yay, debuff. Oh, it's on revenge, apparently. Ooh, resisted. Armor broken. Okay, okay, sir. Okay. Yeah, this thing against Gyu is really fucking stupid. Because I can force Gyu to take turns and hit me. Yeah, this unit is kind of stupid. Yeah, Aya's pretty busted. For Swift or Vio Water Twins, I've never liked Vio Water Twins. I think Swift is absolutely a must. Because otherwise you're boosting up Vio sets with Vio sets. That doesn't make any sense. Like, this thing is going to be like 5 speed faster than something else, giving it a 15 boost. But why? Okay, let's bring out all of the Leo counters we have. Wait, which one was the Leo counter Fang? I have all 3 Fangs of mine are ruined. Don't ask me why. But yeah, all 3 Fangs are ruined. We got a Fire one on guard that we never use. We got a Vampire one that I never use. And then we also got the Anti-Leo one that I never use. Okay, goes for those 2. I should have put Federica myself. Federica's actually a good unit. Wait, let's go for Leo. You are ruined, right? Kind of. What else do we have as... That's definitely not going to counter it. I don't think I have more than this in counters. Yeah, I think that's where the fun ends. Don't think I'm afraid for Suiki. And what else would have been fun? Diana, I think I'm gonna ban this regardless. Miho game. Miho would have been fun. Not sure if I have Miho ruined. Yeah, go for that, I don't care. Okay, you are off-wheel, which is not that great. Leo fucks Miho. Not really if you're 100 res. Okay, you move regardless, so let's go for this. Into this. Or not. I think I want to put you in the back. Does that make most sense? You're gonna go for the threat state and annoying shit. Yeah, I won't like that. Good one. Well, that's a great waste. Thank you. Now the big question, can we... Well, we can definitely one-shot this, that is for sure. Could we one-shot the Leo? Oh, apparently using them. Do we one-shot the Leo just for fun? Nah, let's not fool around too much. We could have one-shot the Leo. This is the Coco set. Why they pick Leo so early? Because they have no speed runes, I guess. And then full add damage. Artifacts could be a little bit more focused on attack and HP. But it's not bad in general. For some reason it feels like Special League wings take longer. Is that just a feeling or is that right? It's not necessarily that the queues are longer, except for this one right now, but the matches just feel longer. I guess there's also less people going for full-on cleave kind of things. Yeah, the meta is slower. And Irene makes matches kind of slow too. Same for double twins. Do we go for Diana? This is actually a really nice Diana game. Was thinking the Xingzi, but the Diana was more fun. Could have actually went both in here. Good old Jungnam. I don't think we removed that. Or do we remove this? No, we removed the Jungnam. Did try Jennifer's yet? Nope, didn't. Not really units I like. No way he goes for the S2. Didn't stun above 50. Would we rather do on you or rather on you? I think rather on you. Resisted, not bad. Alright, that was maybe not the right choice. No, I should have actually stripped you. Wait, what was resisted there? I landed everything, right? I don't understand. Good stun though. I think I'd rather hit on you because it's a lot of add damage. You still have to aim there. Not what I would have done, I guess. But it is a way to nearly take it out, though. Put you in the bag. Kind of in the bag. Kind of not so stun. That kind of sucks, but your S3 still goes through this. Good additional turn, I guess. Both of them are protected. think... Oh, wait, that doesn't kill, of course. We steal everything except the one I need to steal. Okay, stun wrong element. No, we just seal wrong element. Wait, does he mean... Yep, he does have that again. That is a little bit annoying. That surely is a little bit annoying. Would have been nice if we also were to be able to proc back. We didn't. On that, I did one. So, are you this turn, I guess? Does that boost enough? Oh, fuck, that does boost enough. And you got the additional turn. Yay, we can also additional turn. Not sure. Oh, he does have a stupid skill already. I might still lose this. Okay, we're both slowed, so I think I should be faster. Yeah, I can additional turn. And that means I can win.
Thanks for watching. If you would like to see more guides, join the Discord and check out the content tab for the guide video archive, which contains all of the guides that you might need. Hope to see you there.